doing chapter 15, probability. So let us have a look at question number 2. Which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes? Right. So what does this mean? It means that equally likely outcome means the possibility of 50% chance, right? 50% it will happen, 50% it will not happen. So I hope that clarifies it. All right. So let's see. A driver attempts to start a car. The car starts or does not start. Is this an equally likely outcome or not? So when you look at the question again, this will not be an equally likely outcome. Why? I'll tell you. The car starts. Why would the car start? The car only starts if everything is perfect, right? When everything within the car is in a working condition. So there's only one case. But if you look at does not start, there are too many probabilities. Okay, maybe like there's no oil in the engine, maybe the car is old, maybe the car has been in an accident. How will it start? Right. So the car starts is fine, clear. But when you look at the does not start, there are too many outcomes. Okay, so that is why it does not have an equally likely outcome. Let us have a look at number 2. A player attempts to shoot a basketball. She or he shoots or misses the shot. This is also not an equally likely outcome. Why? Because it depends on the skill of the player. Let's say that he takes 10 shots, right? So if he's very skilled, he's most probably going to score at least 7 or 8. And if I look at it, then 7, let's say he scored 7 and he misses 3. This is not equally likely outcome, right? It's not 50-50%. If it was supposed to be 50-50, he should be able to score 5 and miss 5. But we can't be sure. Why? Because everything depends on his skill. All right, so this is why it does not have an equally likely outcome. Now when you look at 3, a trial is made, right, to answer a true and a false question. The answer is right or wrong. This will be equally likely outcome. Why? Because it's just one question, right? And then what are the options they've given us? Either this is true or false. That means there's 50% chance that it will be true and also 50% chance that it will be false. All right, so it has an equally likely outcome. Clear? Now let's go to 4. A baby is born. It is a boy or a girl. This is also a equally likely outcome. Why? Because boy or girl, either one of them is going to be born. Right, so once again, it has an equally likely outcome. Alright, let's go here. Why is tossing a coin considered to be fair way of deciding which team should get the ball at the beginning of a football? So in every sports, this is done, right? Why do you think so? Because when you look here, a coin, when you toss, what are the possibilities that we have? It will either be a head or a tail. Nothing in between, right? Which means even a head has 50% chance and a tail has also a 50% chance. That means either of the two teams, one of them will win and they will start. Okay, that is why it is considered to be fair. Alright, let's do this last again. Which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? 2 by 3 minus 1.5, 15% or 0.7. It will be minus 1.5, because remember we've already done in the introduction that sum of all probability, sum means plus, right, of all probabilities always equal to 1. Okay, and remember that a probability cannot be negative or greater than 1. Okay, now always lie between 0 and 1. That is why minus 1.5 will never be an event.